Hi everyone, so this video is going to be an update of my previous Mac experience video. If you haven't seen that video and you think what is all this about, then I will link it in the description box below if you want to check it out so you are up to speed with everything. And so this video makes sense. After uploading my Mac experience video, I also did email customer services, and I basically said in words what my video said. I told them every single thing that had happened, the day I went in, the time I went in, every single thing. And a few days later I got an email back from them and said, "Hi Grace, we would like to talk to you about this further and in more detail. When's a good time to ring you?" So a couple of days after that email they rang me, and I spoke to a really kind woman, really nice woman, and she asked me, you know, when I went in, what time was it, did I get anyone's name, loads of different things like that, so she could really look into it further. And basically we had a very long chat, and at the end of the chat, in a nutshell, she basically said, "We would like to send you 4 complimentary products for you to have as our sort of sorry." And I was like, whoa, like I was kind of taken back by it, because I thought, wow, I never expected this, like a sorry for me, or like a "we're very sorry that this happened to you," to me was more than enough. So for them to say we're going to send you complimentary products, I was like, whoa, like honestly never expected it. But also please understand that I'm not saying if you have had a bad experience at Mac you're going to get free products. Like, this was just my specific case and the woman who I spoke to. So yeah, please do not think that I'm saying to you, if you complain to Mac you'll get free products, because I am not saying that at all. After talking to her on the phone and her saying that I could have complimentary products, she then said to me, "I will send you a confirmation email to say that we've spoken about this and this is what I'm going to do for you." So I was like, okay, perfect. So we put the phone down. About 10 minutes later she rings me back and she said, "Oh, I've been thinking about it and I would really like you to have the full Mac experience if you would like." She said, "I would like you to go into a Mac store, whichever one you would like to, and I would like you to have a complimentary consultation with an artist." And I was like, wow, that's really nice. And I took that as if I could go into Mac and like maybe have my makeup done or talk to an artist about, and then I'd be able to pick up a few products and go home. So I was like, yeah, that's perfect. Bearing in mind the local Mac store to me is like 30 minutes away, it's in the city centre, so it's not like it's just 10 minutes away. And I said, "Oh yeah, that's lovely, thank you very much." And she said, "Okay, I will get the manager of the store that I had said I can go to, like my nearest one." She said, "I will get the manager of the store to contact you to sort out a time that is suitable for both of you." So I was like, perfect. A few days later the manager of the store rang me and was like, "When would you like to book in for, you know, like when's best for you?" So I had said a few times and so would he, and we arranged it for the next Tuesday at 2 p.m, which is perfect for me because it sort of gave me enough time to get into the city centre and also to leave the city centre when it's not like rush hour. So I was like, perfect. So then on the Monday, the day before, the Monday, I had messaged the customer services again, the woman who I spoke to, and I said, "Thank you very much for organising all of this, like it's really nice and I never expected it, so thank you very much, I'm very grateful." And I also said, "Just to confirm, can I get the products there or do I have to still email you through the products that I would like?" And she said, "Oh no, you still have to email through the products to head office," which was her who I was basically speaking to. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Then when like that email sort of stopped, I thought, well, do I really want to like have a consultation? Like, as a makeup artist myself, I'm not really that bothered about things like that. A very nice gesture obviously, and anybody else would just take it, but I just thought to myself, do I really want to be going all the way into the city centre to have... I had emailed back the woman and I'd said, thinking about it, I said, as I can't get my products there and then, is there any chance I can cancel it? And because, you know, I don't want someone who would really like a consultation. I'm taking up, number one, their time, the artist's time, and I'm taking up time when somebody else who really wants a consultation can be having their makeup done and can really learn something from it. But for myself, being a makeup artist, it just, you know, I wasn't really that bothered about it. It didn't really make a difference to me, but it's a very nice gesture anyway. So I had said, can I cancel it? She was like, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you email me through 4 products you would really like. So I was like, perfect. So I emailed them through. This was last Tuesday. I emailed them through and she said, "Okay, I've ordered them for you. Please just allow 5 to 7 working days for them to be dispatched." So I was like, okay. So I was expecting them maybe the end of this week. So like 9 to 10 days after. Anyway, they came this morning, which is less than a week. So they came this morning in this, and I'm turning it around the other way because my address is on this side. So inside, I'm just going to show you because why not? that's just the return stuff, which I don't need. So inside it says, this is like my receipt. So it says the 4 things that I had asked for. So I got a lipstick, a lip liner, a foundation and a mineralized skin finish. So this morning I was in the kitchen and I was so shocked to even like have had this today, because I wasn't expecting it. And I tipped the whole package, I can't even get them out now. I tipped the whole package onto my like kitchen island, and bear in mind, like, I got 4 things, there was only 3 in the box, and I was like, wait, what am I missing? Like, what am I missing? And I'm missing the lip liner, and the lip liner, if you've watched my previous video, is what I originally went into MAC for. So I was like, oh, for God's sake, like, why had they missed off the thing that I really wanted? Like, that's the thing I really wanted. So I have emailed them back since, which they haven't responded to me. I emailed them straight away this morning to say thank you very much for sending my products. I received them this morning. I'm very, very happy, over the moon, but the lip liner's not in there. But it says I've received it, like it says on here that I have got it, but I haven't. So I will see what happens with that. I will leave any information about what has happened with the lip liner in the description box below. So maybe receive that in the next few days, or if they're not going to send it, like, I will leave any sort of update in the description box if you want to know what's happened with that. So I'm just going to show you what I got quickly, because I might as well. I got a soft and gentle mineralized skin finish, which looks like this. This is basically a highlighter. I really like this, really like this. It's really natural, I really like it. This thing I was saying to my mum, actually, it's such a shame that, obviously this to MAC is pennies, like this is nothing, but it's such a shame that I was only really going to spend £12.50 that day, because they only had one of the lip liners I wanted. So I was like, I was only really going to spend £12.50 that day, and they've sent me products that is like £75 to £80 worth. It's just worth so much money for only £12.50. Like, all of this could have been resolved if it was just good customer service in the first place. But yeah, so the other thing I got was the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NW13. It looks like this. I love this. I mentioned this in so many MAC hauls and MAC videos. I really like the smell. I smell it. I really like the smell of these. I don't know why, but it just reminds me. I think it's because the first time I ever went into MAC, I bought this and a powder, which I still have, but I bought this, and I think it just like reminds me of like happy times when I first really like got into makeup, and I was like so excited to just like buy something with my own money. And yeah, so I think that smell just reminds me, like when you go on holiday and you take a perfume, then every single time you smell that smell, it reminds you of that holiday. That's just what that smell reminds me of. And then the lipstick I got was a satin lipstick in faux, and I got this to go with my Soar lip liner, but I don't have it. So yeah, I really like that. This is kind of like my colour at the moment. I'm just loving it. Loving wearing those kinds of colours. So that is everything that I got from MAC, minus the lip liner, which is just such a shame. Like, I was so, when they said to me you can have 4 products, I was like, whoa, like, really? I was thinking, like, I thought, are you sure? Like, should I say, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? Just a shame that Soar's not in here, but I'll leave that in the description box below in case you're interested in knowing what's happened with that. But that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it finished the story from the other video. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos. Give the video a thumbs up, and let me know if you have also had this experience and they have done something about it, and I will see you soon for another video.